Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Jackman, big fan, Spider-Man.
Wonder Woman 2, also known as Wonder Woman 1984, is set to release in just under 1 year, and fans of the DCEU are really excited because, for the most part, the Wonder Woman movie and just the character Wonder Woman herself has been a highlight of a lot of the films that have come out in the DCEU so far. There was a lot of controversy early on about the DCEU and how it would hold up, and just kind of a lot of criticism coming from fans and just general audiences alike, but it always seems like Wonder Woman has been one of the few redeeming graces in the earlier stages of the DCEU, and finally a follow-up movie involving this character is coming to theaters, so we're really excited to learn more about this movie. But with that information, when are we gonna get an actual trailer for this movie? Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and today we're gonna be talking about when we can expect the first trailer for Wonder Woman 1984 to officially drop. Let's get into it. So first up, the main thing that we need to understand is with this movie now officially being just under a year away, it coming out in July of 2020, the trailer could drop anytime now. It could literally drop the day that you're watching this video, today, tomorrow, or the next day. That's something that they always could do. They can always spring a trailer early and shock fans across the board and pick up some buzz, especially on slow weeks when there's not a lot of other things going on in the media. And if we saw a trailer release this week, it would be mostly to maybe compete with some of the backlash that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is having because of the whole issue with Spider-Man and Sony and all of the drama around that. Maybe DC wants to kind of slide in under everyone's radar and just drop something that they can talk about that's new and different, and maybe show the DCEU in a better light, especially since they're really starting to pick up momentum with Shazam and Aquaman that just came out recently. But it does look like, most likely, if we're following the same trends that they have set up more recently with Aquaman and Shazam, we're probably going to be looking at a 6 to 7 month window of when they really start promoting this film, which could mean that they will probably try to do a big promotional push sometime in late November, early December, which really isn't too far away from where we are right now. If they end up deciding to go for a December-ish release or trailer release, it wouldn't be too shocking if maybe we see this around Thanksgiving time so that they can push the film heavily when a lot of people are in the theaters during the month of December. December's a really great month for the film industry and box office returns, so it wouldn't be too crazy to think that maybe they want their trailer to play before some major movies like Jumanji or, of course, Star Wars. This way, they still are getting people who are interested in a lot of pop culture things, but maybe not die-hard Marvel fans, so they can kind of target a little bit of a newer audience that they might not have had access to before to promote Wonder Woman 1984. Especially since the aesthetic of this film is much different than anything we've seen out of the DCEU so far, and it looks like they're really trying to push the envelope in what the DC universe is capable of in regards to film and where they're going to go with that. If they do a release in December or late November, it would make the most sense. It gives them an optimal amount of time to have a lot of moviegoers see the trailer, especially because in January the movie industry kind of slumps a little bit with movie releases and just audiences going to movies, so we wouldn't be too surprised to maybe see them promote the film a lot in December, then maybe around February or March drop another trailer to generate even more buzz that will ride them through till the summer release. They do have some heavy hitters they're going to be competing against, as next year there will be more Marvel movies being released, but still they kind of have an established character now, and Marvel's doing a lot of different things moving forward, so this is kind of DC's last chance to pick something up, take the ball and run with it, and make a film that fans really enjoy and it really resonates with. And we're optimistic that Wonder Woman can be done better and can not only be a good follow-up to the first film, but also maybe set the DCEU up on a path that can consistently start pumping out good films rather than the shaky start they've had so far. They're off to a good start. They had good returns with Shazam and Aquaman, and if this movie stays up to par with what is expected, maybe we'll see a good DC universe moving forward. And we also have to remember that Wonder Woman was delayed an entire year. This could be to really help the editing team have more time to focus the story, maybe give them time to reshoot things if things didn't work out as much. So there's a lot of opportunity here, and hopefully they've taken advantage of the extra year and decided to not necessarily compete directly against the MCU with all of the Endgame hype that was generated this year. So there's a lot of good things going for this movie. We're optimistic. Whether you're a fan of Marvel or DC, at the end of the day, good movies is a win for everyone across the board. So we hope that this film ends up being great, and we'd love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you think this new Wonder Woman movie will actually be any good. We're really curious to see where you guys land on this topic, and if you are new, be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?